Welcome, friends, to this life-changing video. Have you ever looked at someone successful and thought, how did they get there? Was it money? Was it luck? Was it connections? Let me tell you something that most people overlook. It all begins with one simple, powerful force: self-belief. Yes, belief in yourself. The difference between someone who dreams and someone who achieves often isn't talent. It is an opportunity. It's the ability to believe that you can, even when no one else does. Today, I want to talk to you about something that can change your entire life if you let it. The power of self-belief. No matter where you are in the world, no matter your background, your age, or your current situation, this power is already inside you. It's not something others can give you. It is something you build, something you own, and something that can make you unstoppable. So if you've ever felt like giving up, if you've ever doubted your abilities, if you've ever thought maybe I'm not good enough, then this message is for you, because by the end of this video, I want you to not just understand the power of self-belief. I want you to feel it in your heart. I want you to know deep down that your dreams are possible. Add more than that. I want you to believe in yourself like never before. Segment 1, understanding self-belief. Let's start with something simple. What exactly is self-belief? Self-belief is that inner confidence, that quiet but powerful voice inside your head that says, I can handle this. I have what it takes. Even if I fall, I'll rise again. Self-belief isn't about thinking you're perfect. It's not about pretending you'll never fail. It's about trusting that no matter what comes your way, you can figure it out. When you truly believe in yourself, your mindset shifts from I can't to I can learn, from I'm scared to I'll try from us, what if I fail to what if I succeed? Think about that for a second. How many opportunities have we missed? Not because they weren't there, but because we didn't believe we were ready. The world often teaches us to doubt ourselves. We grow up hearing, that's too hard. Only lucky people make it. Be realistic. But here's the truth no one tells you. Every single great achievement in human history started with someone who believed they could do something no one else thought possible. The airplane? Someone believed humans could fly. Electricity? Someone believed we could light up the world. The smartphone in your hand? Someone believed they could change how the world connects. All of it, every invention, every movement, every breakthrough, started with belief. When you don't believe in yourself, opportunities pass you by, not because they weren't real, but because you didn't trust yourself to take them. But when you do believe, doors open, not magically, not instantly, but because your energy changes, your actions change. You start showing up as someone who is capable, worthy, and ready. Belief turns ordinary people into history makers. Segment 2, real life story, Oprah Winfrey. Let me tell you a story that captures the power of self-belief perfectly. There was a little girl born in poverty in rural Mississippi. She faced abuse, pain, and endless hardship. She grew up wearing dresses made from potato sacks. Her teachers told her she talked too much. People said she'd never make it. But that little girl believed in herself. She believed her voice mattered. She believed that her pain could be turned into power. She believed that even though life was tough, she was tougher. That little girl grew up to be Oprah Winfrey, one of the most influential women on earth. Oprah didn't come from privilege. She didn't have connections. She didn't have a safety net, but she had something far more powerful. She believed she had a voice worth hearing. She believed she could rise above her pain. She believed her story mattered. When everyone else saw obstacles, she saw opportunity. But here's the thing. Self-belief doesn't make life easy. Oprah was fired from her first TV job. Critics told her she didn't have the right look for television. People underestimated her over and over again, but she never let other people's doubt become her truth. She used every no as fuel to keep going. She used pain as power. She used rejection as redirection. Today, she's not just a media icon. She's a living example that self-belief can outweigh any circumstance. If Oprah had waited for others to believe in her, she'd still be waiting. But she believed in herself, and the world followed. That's the power we're talking about today. Segment 3, why people lose self-belief. Now let's get real for a moment. If self-belief is so powerful, why do so many of us lose it? Because life isn't easy. We face rejection, failure, criticism, comparison. Maybe someone told you you're not good enough. You can't do it. People like you don't make it. Maybe you tried once and failed, and that failure grew roots in your mind. Maybe you compared yourself to someone ahead of you and forgot that your journey is different. But let me make something clear. Failure does not mean you're not capable. Failure means you're learning. Every successful person you admire has failed more times than you can imagine. They didn't get there without scars. They got there because they didn't let failure define them. Self-belief doesn't mean you'll never doubt. It means you choose not to let doubt control your destiny. We lose self-belief because we listen to the wrong voices. The voice of fear, the voice of other people's limitations, the voice of society's expectations. But those voices are not you. They don't define who you are. You define you. Segment 4, how build unshakable self-belief. Now comes the most important part of this journey, how to build self-belief, even when it feels impossible. Here are 6 powerful steps that can change everything. 1, change the voice inside your head. The way you talk to yourself becomes your reality. If your inner voice constantly says, I can't do this, I'm not ready, I'm not good enough, then your brain starts to believe it. But if you change that voice to, I can learn, I can try my way, I can grow, your reality begins to shift. You don't have to be your loudest critic. Be your loudest supporter. Your inner voice is either your weapon or your weakness. Choose wisely. 2, start small but stay consistent. Self-belief isn't built through one big win. It's built through daily victories. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, no matter how small, you build trust with your mind. Woke up early, showed up to work out, worked on your dream for 10 minutes. Each small win whispers to your brain, I can trust myself. And trust is the foundation of belief. Don't underestimate small steps. Consistency beats perfection. 3, surround yourself with believers. The people around you matter more than you think. If you constantly hear negativity, it becomes your background noise of increase. If everyone around you doubts themselves, you'll begin to doubt too. But if you surround yourself with people who believe in growth, ambition, and possibility, that energy becomes contagious. And here's the truth. If you don't have those people yet, be that person for yourself. Be your own cheerleader. Be your own team. 4, embrace failure as a teacher. Every failure is feedback. Every setback is setting you up for a comeback. When something goes wrong, don't say, I failed, say, I learned. This simple shift turns pain into power. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's the path to success. 5, visualize the best version of you. Close your eyes. Imagine the best version of yourself living your dream. How do you walk? How do you talk? How do you feel? Visualization isn't fantasy, it's mental training. It builds belief before results show up. The world often believes in those who first believe in themselves. 6, take action, even when you're scared. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's taking action despite fear. You'll never feel ready. You'll always feel a little doubt, but that's okay. Every time you act despite fear, your belief muscles grow stronger. Confidence isn't born, it's built. And the moment you stop waiting for perfect conditions, you start creating them. Segment 5, more real-life examples. Let's look at a few more powerful stories. Example 1, Michael Jordan. Michael was cut from his high school basketball team. Most people would have quit, but not him. He said, "I've failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." He believed in his work, his vision, his dream. He practiced harder. He trained longer. He pushed further, and that belief made him one of the greatest athletes in history. Example 2, J.K. Rowling. Before writing Harry Potter, she was a single mother living on welfare. She faced depression. Her manuscript was rejected by 12 publishers. But she didn't give up. She believed her story mattered. Today, her books have touched millions of lives around the world. Example 3, Elon Musk. People called his ideas crazy. He faced public doubt, financial crisis, multiple failures. But he believed in innovation. He believed in something bigger than himself. And today he's reshaping industries, not because everyone believed in him, but because he believed in himself first. Example 4, Walt Disney. He was told he lacked creativity. He was fired. His first studio went bankrupt. But he believed in the magic he carried. He believed in his imagination. And today, his name is a symbol of dreams coming true. These are not just stories of famous people. These are reminders that success begins when you stop waiting for permission and start believing. Segment 6, talking to the viewer. Now I want to talk directly to you, the person watching this video. Maybe you have a dream inside you that you've been hiding. Maybe you want to start a business, launch a YouTube channel, change your career, create something amazing, but there's a voice whispering, "Who are you to do this?" That voice is lying to you. You are more powerful than you think. Your ideas matter. Your story matters. You matter. The world doesn't need another copy of someone else. The world needs you, the real, authentic, bold you. Yes, there will be challenges. Yes, you will doubt yourself sometimes. Yes, you may fall. But those moments don't define you. Your response does. You don't need to have all the answers to start. You just need to take one step and believe in that step. Self-belief isn't about ignoring fear. It's about deciding that your dream matters more than your fear. The moment you start believing in yourself, even a little, the world begins to respond. Doors open, opportunities appear. People start noticing, not because the world changed, but because you did. Segment 7, for my global audience. I know many of you watching are from different countries, different backgrounds, different struggles. Some of you are in the United States chasing your version of the American dream. Some of you are watching from small towns across the world where opportunities feel far away. Some of you may be in places where people don't believe in big dreams at all. But here's something powerful to remember. Self-belief has no borders. It doesn't care where you're from. It doesn't care what language you speak. It doesn't care how big or small your bank account is. History is filled with ordinary people from ordinary places who did extraordinary things because they dared to believe. Your circumstances may shape you, but they do not define your destiny. Your belief does. So whether you're in New York, Bangladesh, Mexico, India, Nigeria, or anywhere else on this beautiful planet, this message is for you. You don't need permission to start believing in yourself. You just need a decision. Segment 8, final message and call to action. Before we end this video, I want you to do something with me. Close your eyes for a moment Take a deep breath in, exhale slowly. Now say this out loud. I believe in myself. Say it again, though, louder with more power. I believe in myself, even if it feels strange. Even if part of you doesn't fully believe it yet, say it anyway, because this is how it starts. One moment, one declaration, one decision. You don't have to see the whole path. You just have to believe in the next step. Remember, you are capable, you are strong, you are worthy. Your dreams are valid. The world will always have doubters, but none of that matters if you choose not to doubt yourself. Stop waiting for the right time. Stop waiting for someone to tell you you're enough. You already are. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can, and let your belief grow stronger every single day. Because when you believe in yourself, the impossible becomes possible. You inspire others. You create ripples you may never fully see. So today, right now, is your turning point. If this message inspired you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And in the comments, I want you to write, I believe in myself, because this isn't just a video. This is a movement of belief. Together, we can build a world where people stop doubting their worth and start living their dreams. I believe in you. But more importantly, you must believe in yourself. This is your reminder. You don't need permission to believe in yourself. You just need to decide. Let me ask you something powerful. Have you ever looked at someone achieving their dreams, building a business, speaking on a stage, creating something incredible, and thought to yourself, wow, they must be special? I could never do that. I'm just me. Are not superhuman. They are not born with magic. They are not fundamentally different from you. The difference is they chose to believe in themselves. And that choice changed everything. Section 1, the foundation of self-belief. Self-belief is not about arrogance. It's not about pretending you're perfect. It's about knowing deep in your soul that you are capable of more than your doubts will ever let you believe. Think about it. Every invention, every movement, every breakthrough in human history started with one person who believed that they could build something different, believed that their voice mattered, believed that their dream wasn't too big. If they didn't have that belief, none of what we see around us today would exist. Belief is the seed from which greatness grows. Without it, even the most talented person will wither under fear. With it, even someone with no resources, no support, no roadmap can rise beyond every limitation. Let me tell you a story. There was a man who was fired from a newspaper job because his editor said, and I quote, he lacks imagination. He was told he wasn't creative enough. He lost you. He went bankrupt. He struggled, but he never stopped believing in his vision. That man was Walt Disney. Today, his dream has created magic that touches millions of people across the world every single day. Walt didn't start with a castle. He started with a pencil, a dream, and an unshakable belief in himself, and that belief made history. Section 3, the internal battle. But let's be real. Believing in yourself isn't always easy. Sometimes your own mind becomes your loudest enemy. You'll hear whispers like, you're not good enough. Who do you think you are? What if you fail? And maybe you have already heard those voices so many times that you've started to believe them. But those voices are not the truth. They are the echoes of fear, fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of stepping into your power. And here's the thing, you can't silence fear by waiting for it to disappear. You silence fear by moving anyway, by taking action in the face of it, by believing in yourself louder than the doubt in your head. Section 4, real-life example. Oprah Winfrey. Another story. There was a young woman born into poverty in rural Mississippi. She faced trauma, abuse, and unimaginable challenges. At age 17, she entered a beauty pageant not because she thought she'd win, but because she decided to try. She believed that her story didn't have to end where it started. That young woman was Oprah Winfrey. Today, she is one of the most influential women in the world, a media icon, a billionaire, and more importantly, a beacon of self-belief. Oprah didn't let her circumstances define her. She let her belief shape her future. Section 5. Why self-belief matters. Self-belief is the fuel that turns dreams into reality. Without it, talent goes unused. Without it, ideas stay hidden. Without it, lives remain unfulfilled. But with it, mountains can move, doors can open, lives can change. When you believe in yourself, something incredible happens. You stop waiting for permission. You stop seeking validation. You start creating your path. Belief isn't just a mindset, it's an action. It's the courage to show up, to try, to fall, to rise, and to keep going. Section 6, the myth of perfection. Many people don't believe in themselves because they think, I'm not ready. I don't know enough. I need to be perfect first. But let me tell you a secret. No one starts ready. No one starts perfect. Every master was once a beginner. Every expert was once unsure. Every success story started with a shaky first step. Perfection is not the starting line. It's a lie that keeps you from starting. The only real requirement to begin is belief. Section 7, real-life example. J.K. Rowling. Take J.K. Rowling, the author of the legendary Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Before the world knew her name, she was a single mother, living on welfare, rejected by 12 publishers. She was told her story wouldn't sell, but she believed. And that belief turned her manuscript into one of the most beloved book series in history, touching millions of lives and inspiring generations. Imagine if she had stopped at the first rejection. The world would have never known the magic. Section 8, rewiring your mind for belief. Belief is like a muscle. You build it by using it. The more you choose to believe in yourself, the stronger that belief becomes. So how do you build it? Speak it. Start saying, I can, even when you doubt it. Act it. Take one small step toward your dream. Protect it. Surround yourself with people who see your potential. Feed it. Read, listen, and learn from those who overcame their doubts. Self-belief isn't about ignoring your fears. It's about not letting fear make your decisions. Section 9, the world will doubt you, and that's okay. Here's something powerful to understand. Not everyone will believe in you. Some will doubt you. Some will criticize you. Some will try to bring you down. But their belief, or lack of it, does not define your destiny. Yours does. Some of the greatest innovators were laughed at before they were celebrated. Some of the greatest leaders were doubted before they were respected. Some of the greatest dreamers were ignored before they were followed. So don't let someone else's doubt become your prison. Let your belief become your freedom. Section 10, global message, your voice matters. To everyone watching this, whether you're in the US, Asia, Europe, Africa, South America, or anywhere in the world, your dream matters. Your story matters. Your voice matters. You may come from a small town. You may have no support. You may feel unseen, unheard, underestimated, but you are not invisible. You are powerful. You have something the world has never seen before. You. Don't wait for someone to hand you your destiny. Claim it, believe it, live it. Section 11, visualization exercise, building the habit of belief. Right now, I want you to do something powerful with me. Close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and let it out slowly. Now imagine the version of yourself you want to become. See it clearly, the confidence, the strength, the success, the joy. That person is not a fantasy, that person is you, waiting on the other side of self-belief. Now say it with me. I believe in myself. Say it again, louder. I believe in myself. Even if you don't fully feel it yet, say it anyway. Because that is how it begins. One moment of belief, one spark, one decision. Section 12, real-life example. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players in history, didn't make his high school varsity team the first time he tried. He was cut. Most would have quit, but he didn't. He believed. He practiced. He worked harder. And his belief turned rejection into greatness. Failure does not define you. Belief does. Section 13, your future is waiting. Somewhere into the future, there's a version of you living the life you've always dreamed of. They're standing on a stage. They're launching that business. They're traveling the world. They're changing lives. The only bridge between the you of today and that version of yourself is belief. Belief is the spark, action is the fire, and persistence is the fuel that keeps it burning. Section 14, call to action. Start today. Start today, not tomorrow, not when it's perfect, not when you feel ready. Start now. Take one small step toward that dream. Write the first line. Record the first video. Apply for that job. Speak that idea out loud. Send that message. Make that move. Stop waiting for someone else to believe in you. Be the first to do it yourself. Section 15, the movement of belief. This is more than just a video. This is a movement of people across the world choosing to believe in themselves. Because when one person believes, it gives others permission to do the same. Your belief doesn't just change your life, it lights a fire in the world. Closing speech. Repeat an affirmation. Before I end this video, I want you to do something with me. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and say out loud, I believe in myself. Say it again louder. I believe in myself. Even if you already don't fully feel it yet, say it anyway. Because that is how it begins. One small moment of belief, one small step, one decision to not give up. Remember this, you are capable, you are strong, you are worthy, and your dreams are not too big. The world is full of people who will doubt you, but none of that matters if you choose not to doubt yourself. Start today. Start where you are. Take that first step. Speak that idea. Launch that project. Apply for that job. Start that dream. Your belief in yourself will not only change your life, it will inspire others to believe too. If this message inspired you today, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And remember, this is not just a video. This is a movement of belief. Believe in yourself and watch the world shift around you. Thank you for watching. If this message touched your heart, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment below. Because today, your journey to greatness begins.